Are dwarf cats healthy? Exploring the health of petite feline companions. Due to their small size and cute looks, dwarf cats, which are also called miniature or teacup cats, have gotten a lot of attention and fame lately. Because of careful breeding, these little cats are smaller than most cats. But they still have a lot of the traits that cats normally have. There are, however, ongoing discussions about the health of these small cats, as some people think that their small size may be linked to a number of health issues. This video will talk about dwarf cats' health and give you information about their well-being. How to understand dwarf cats. This is because dwarf cats have certain genetic traits that make them smaller than most household cats. Some of the most well-known tiny cat breeds are the Napoleon, the Dwelf, the Munchkin, and the Bambino. Some cats have legs that are shorter than normal because of a genetic condition called achondroplasia, which affects their long bones. The mutation is passed down as a dominant feature. Cats with only one copy of the gene can be short, but cats with two copies of the gene often have serious health problems. Worries about health. Dwarf cats can live happy and healthy lives, but their small size can sometimes cause health problems that potential owners should know about. Problems with the spine and joints. Because their legs are shorter, dwarf cats often have problems with their spine and joints. These cats might be more likely to have back problems like scoliosis and lordosis, spine twisting that is too great. People who own dwarf cats need to make sure they get the right care, and don't let their pets do things that could hurt their backs. Dental problems. Because of the way their teeth are shaped, some tiny cat breeds, like the Dwelf, may be more likely to have dental problems. Too many teeth in too few spaces can happen because of their short faces and underbites. To keep their teeth healthy, they may need dental care and regular checkups. Breathing problems. Cats with flat faces, like the Napoleon breed, may have brachycephalic syndrome, which makes it hard for them to breathe, especially when the weather is bad. It is very important to give these cats a nice, well-ventilated place to live. Taking care of your cat's weight. Dwarf cats aren't always underweight because they are small, but their shorter shape can make them look heavier. To avoid health problems linked to obesity, it's important to keep an eye on their weight and make sure they stay in good shape. Problems with reproduction. It can be dangerous to breed dwarf cats, especially if both parents have the gene that makes them small. Kittens that are born with two copies of the gene are more likely to be dwarfed, and may have serious health problems, such as heart issues. Health and care. Even with these possible health problems, dwarf cats can live full and happy lives, if they get the care and attention they need. To make sure dwarf cats are healthy and happy, here are some important things to think about. 1. Regular checkups with the vet. You need to take your dwarf cat to the vet on a regular basis to make sure they are healthy and catch any problems early. 2. The right kind of exercise. It's important to give your dwarf cat exercise and mental stimulation, but keep in mind their physical limits and don't do things that could hurt their backs or knees. 3. Tooth care. Taking care of your dog's teeth is very important, especially if they are a breed that is prone to tooth problems. For good oral health, you need to have your teeth cleaned and checked regularly. 4. Controlling your cat's weight. To avoid problems related to obesity, keep an eye on their weight and give them a balanced diet. 5. Safe breeding. If you want to breed dwarf cats, talk to a vet who knows a lot about feline genetics, to make sure you're doing it right and to lower the risk of serious health problems in the kittens. There's no denying that dwarf cats are cute, and they make great pets for people who know about and are willing to take care of their special health needs. Dwarf cats can live happy and healthy lives if they get the care they need. Go to the vet regularly, and breed responsibly. People who want to get one of these breeds should know about the health problems they might have, and be ready to give them the care and support they need to stay healthy. How can I tell if a cat is a dwarf? Figuring out if a cat is a dwarf can be hard, especially when it comes to some breeds where the difference in size might not be clear at first glance. There are, however, some general traits and signs that may show that a cat is a dwarf. 1. Short legs. One thing that all dwarf cats have in common is that their legs are shorter. This is usually caused by a genetic condition called achondroplasia. Is your cat's leg length noticeably shorter than the average cat of the same breed? This could be a sign of dwarfism. 2. Body size that fits its legs. Dwarf cats usually have a small body that fits their shorter legs. Compared to regular-sized cats, they might look small. 3. Unique characteristics of the breed. Some dwarf cat breeds, like the Munchkin, Dwelf, Bambino, and Napoleon, have breed standards that say the cat must have short legs. You can tell if a cat is a dwarf by learning about the breed standards. 4. Comparison to littermates. If you have a litter of cats, you may notice that some of them are much smaller than their littermates in terms of their legs and bodies. This could be a sign that you are short. 5. Talk to a veterinarian. If you're not sure if a cat is a dwarf, talk to a vet or someone who studies feline genetics. To find out for sure if the cat is short, they can do genetic tests or give it a professional evaluation. It is important to remember that some cats may have shorter legs for reasons other than being genetically small. Some cat types, like the Scottish Fold, can have naturally shorter legs and still not be thought of as dwarf cats. So, to be sure if a cat is a dwarf, you usually need a professional opinion or understanding of the breed and genetics of the cat.